So when it comes to drowning prevention, the American Academy of Pediatrics is now issuing new guidelines for swimming lessons. Tess Raffles joining us live right now from Aqua-Tots in Mesa, and we understand the age recommendations now getting younger.
Exactly, Kaylee. A new study actually came out by the American Academy of Pediatrics, which basically says kids can start lessons as early as a year old. That's why we're here at Aqua-Tots in Mesa this morning. Take a look at some of the kids in the water. Earlier, we saw them as young as 6 months old, and we want to bring in Paul Preston this morning with Aqua-Tots to talk a little bit about your thoughts on this. Just reading an excerpt from this study, swimming lessons do not increase the risk of drowning in 1 to 4 year olds and may actually provide a reduction in drowning risk in this age group.
Yeah, and we're seeing that nationwide where we're getting our kids swimming. This is our 20th year of teaching kids to swim here in the Valley, and we started them at 6 months, and at 6 months we're starting them to teach them some very good safety skills, teaching them to float on their back, teaching them to roll over, and then as they're getting to be 2, 2.5, they're swimming, and we're teaching them to propel across the water. We know that is the best way to prevent drowning, is to get kids swimming safe, having fun, but being very safe in the water too.
And your findings when they start at a later age, is it sometimes harder to teach a child when they're at a later age, which before the recommendation was maybe 4 years old?
Right, that's been a debate within the Swim School Association for a number of years, and here at Aqua-Tots we've been teaching them starting at 6 months. But when we see the kids coming into our program at 3, 4, 5 years old and they can't swim, it's just taking them a lot longer to learn to swim. And that's frustrating for us. We want the kids safe. We want to prevent drownings, and it's frustrating to see those kids be that scared at 4 or 5 years old.
And we wanted to talk to some of the parents, and here's what some of the mothers that we spoke to this morning had to say about this new change in a year old being the guideline recommendation to start your kids in swim class.
I totally believe in it. I've seen little 18-month-olds swimming across pools, and I think it's the safest thing for children. I know that they can learn at that age.
He loves it. We started about 7 months, and he's just been really comfortable the whole time, every day in the water. So I'm glad we started earlier. I think it would have been harder to start later.
I am totally for it. She actually started swimming at 6 months, and I mean, she's a year and a half right now, and she can fully climb out of the pool by herself. So I'm for it.
And back here live again, you're seeing these kids actually just in their second day of class, and it's really about getting acclimated into the water. Aqua-Tots has locations all over the valley. In fact, they offer some 1,400 classes a week, we're being told. So if you're interested, again, we're at the Mesa location, but definitely go log on to azfamily.com, and we have a link to learn more about the different levels if you are interested in getting your child into swim class. As we know, summer is here,
yes,
and that basically means a lot of those pools are open, lots of kids around water. Learning to even just float on your back is a safety measure that parents should take.
And it's good to see all those kids so comfortable out there in the water. Tess, thank you so much.